everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some incredible music by one of the greats. Eminem is up today, Like Toy Soldiers. I think this might be an old song, but we're going to see what it says today. You know, toy soldiers, things little kids play with where they march them around and they fall in line and then they're fighting each other and all that stuff. I don't know. Let's see what it says. But remember, our goal, mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, our mission, our passion. Nick and I are thankful that you would come in to our channel every day to watch another reaction. We love doing it, and we're so grateful that you would be a part of it with us on a channel that's grown so big, so fast, and so close. Thank you so much for being here. If you want more content, by the way, check out Patreon, check out our YouTube memberships, more content all over the place, private live streams, so much stuff. But without further ado, let's get into this. Eminem, Like Toy Soldiers.
I'm bored. Let's do something else.
I got this book. My dad gave it to me.
So cool seeing little kids play. They're kind of playing with all the toys they possibly can, right? And it reaches those times, you know, before technology, especially, where there's times that it's like, let's try to find something else. And then here he is. I got this book. It's called Toy Soldiers. Here we go.
I got this book. My dad gave it to me.
Sounds as though the toy rapper is attempting to put an end.
Yeah? Oh man, now I feel horrible, man. It starts a crazy good beat. Eminem's there all covered in blood. And who is that in the hospital? Looks like they're dying. Oh, now I got to watch. I can't get pumped for this. Like, this looks terrible. Man, Toy Soldiers, we all fall down. What is that song? We all fall down.
I'm supposed to be the soldier who never blows his composure.
Oh, he looks so young. This has to go way back. Like, way back. And when he starts out, I'm supposed to be the soldier. Like, that means he's not being, like, it's hard to be that. You know, I'm supposed to be this. Like, if I say I'm supposed to be the leader, I'm supposed to be, but it's really hard to do sometimes. And that had to be somebody that he was really close to that ended up in the hospital. And he was devastated by it.
I'm supposed to be the soldier who never blows his composure. Even though I hold the weight of the whole world on my shoulders, I ain't never supposed to show it. My crew ain't supposed to know it. Even if it means going toe to toe with the Benzino, it don't matter. I never drag them in battles that I can handle unless I absolutely have to. I'm supposed to set an example. I need to be the leader. My crew looks for me to guide them. If something never just pop off, I'm supposed to be beside him. That job.
Obviously talking about, I don't know who Benzino is. Probably another rapper, but it's almost like I'm supposed to take the heat. I'm supposed to get out there and take care of business. I'm the leader. I'm not supposed to let my crew take the hit for me. I'm not supposed to be the one surviving this. I've got to get out in the trenches. I've got to be the one who's taking care of this. And I'm sure in the rap game, there's a lot of the back and forth battling between each other. I don't know if it's as much now as it was in the past, but it's like he regrets, like it didn't go the way that he wanted it to. And he's just calling himself out. I'm supposed to be the guy that handles this stuff, and maybe I haven't.
My crew looks for me to guide him. If something never just pop off, I'm supposed to be beside him. That chop it, I tried to squash it. It was too late to stop it. There's a certain line you just don't cross, and he crossed it. I heard him say Haley's name on the song, and I just lost it. It was crazy. This went way beyond some Jay-Z and Nas. And even though the battle was won, I feel like we lost it. I spent so much energy on it.
Somebody called out his daughter. Like, yeah, this is, to me, that's just wrong. Like, it just shouldn't happen. Like it's going so low that it's not worth it at that point. But I don't know why sometimes people do that. I remember, I think there was a song MGK did that. That was more recent. And I thought, you know, I don't understand why people need to call out people's children, especially, or even their spouses or who, like, just go with each other. But something happened back here. And then clearly he went back in the studio to go back at that same person. And obviously he's saying, I spent way too much energy on it. Like I got carried away with it. I got consumed by it. And y'all, this is good mental health. Sometimes we just can't let things go, or we just can't move forward. In other words, it's okay to stand up for yourself, to protect yourself, to represent yourself, but to carry on the grudge and to carry on the fighting over and over and beating it into the ground is just not helpful all the time. So sometimes we need to know when to draw a line and just stop.
And even though the battle was won, I feel like we lost it. I spent so much energy on it. Honestly, I'm exhausted and I'm so caught in it. I almost feel I'm the one who caused it. This ain't what I'm in hip-hop for. It's not why I gotten it. It's never my object for someone to get killed. Why would I want to destroy something I helped build? That wasn't my intentions. My intentions were good. I went through my whole career without ever mentioning it. And that was just out of respect for not running my mouth and talking about something that I knew nothing about. Frustrates, homie, stay out. It just wasn't my...
Man, it's like they always got to look out for themselves, like that they could get taken down any minute. Just always this battle and threats and defending and protecting.
Talking about something that I knew nothing about. Frustrates, homie, stay out. This just wasn't my beef, so I did. I just fell back, watched and gritted my teeth while he's all over TV. Down talking to a man who literally saved my life. Like, it, I understand this is business, and this here just isn't none of my business. But still knowing that it could pop off at any minute.
Almost like that's him and the guy in the hospital bed kind of dying in the operating room as children playing with each other. I don't know who that is. Let me know who that is. But it's like it's the two of them playing as children. And then it's him watching this whole thing unfold in the hospital.
To be a time when you could just say a rhyme and wouldn't have to worry about one of your people dying. Yeah. But now it's elevated, cause once you put someone's kids in it, it just gets escalated. Yeah. It ain't just words no more, is it? It's a different ballgame. You call names and you ain't just rapping. We actually tried to stop the 50 and Job beef from happening. Me and Dre had sat with him, kicked it and had a chat with him.
So they're seeing all kinds of beefs going back and forth. 50 cents in there, man. Woo! They're just trying to balance things. It used to be you would just rap it out, speak it out, put it out there, and now all of a sudden it becomes so personal. You start talking about people's children, and it's all over. And then it gets really rough. So, wow. You could just say a rhyme. Like you could just put it out there in the old days, and now, nope, 50 Cent here.
Stop the 50 and Job beef from happening. Me and Dre had sat with him, kicked it and had a chat with him and asked him not to start it. He wasn't gonna go after him until Josh started yapping in magazines how we stabbed him. And 50 smashed him, mashed on him, let him have it. Meanwhile, my attention's pulled in another direction. Some receptionist at the source who answers phones at his desk has an obsession for me and thinks that I'll be his resurrection. Tries to blow the dust off his mic and make a new record. But now he's the game up, cause one of the ways I came up was through that publication. The same one that made me famous. Now the owner of it has got a grudge against me for nothing. That other sucker could get it too.
It's people that have grudges, these people that want a story, these people that just want to come out for vengeance and to get their own. And then you got to defend yourself. You got to speak up for yourself. You got to come back at them. And I feel like in the rap game, they can't just lie down and take it. They can't just move on with it. They have to do something to respond, especially Eminem, who is the king, the guy who's on top of everybody practically, that he has to be able to step up and show them exactly who he is. Woo!
The rubber that's got a grudge against me for nothing. That other sucker could get it too. But I'm so busy being being pissed off, I don't stop to think that we just inherited 50's beef with Murder Inc. And he's inherited mine, which is fine. Ain't like either of us mine. We still have soldiers that's on the front line, that's willing to die for us as soon as we give the orders. Never to extort us, strictly to show they support us. Or maybe shout them out in the rapper up in the chorus to show them we love them back and let them know how important it is to have Runyon Avenue.
So cool the way he's putting all these people in here, almost talking his way through how to handle a conflict. And he's putting it out in a song, in a rap of like how it went down and retelling the story, some of which was his intention and some of which he wished it had gone.
The chorus to show them we love them back and let them know how important it is to have Runyon Avenue soldiers up in our corners. The loyalty to us is worth more than any award is. But I ain't trying to have none of my people hurt or murdered. It ain't worth it. I can't think of a perfect way to word it than to just say that I love y'all too much to see the verdict. I'll walk away from it all before I let it.
What a visual there of seeing, look like his friend get shot right there out of that car.
Than to just say that I love y'all too much to see the verdict. I'll walk away from it all before I let it go any further. But don't get it twisted, it's not a plea that I'm copping. I'm just willing to be the bigger man if y'all can quit popping off at your jaws. Well then I can, cause frankly I'm sick of talking. I'm not gonna let someone else's coffin rest on my conscience.
So this guy ends up dying. Look at the children singing. Oh, heavens. The reality of like, what is this worth? Like, how in the world does it get to this in our world? And can we please just not let it go there? Listen to the drums that come in now. Wow. We never win. The battle just keeps going. Like, think about that. Nobody's going to win, but the battle keeps happening. What is it worth and why do it? And I feel like he's questioning that here of like, and I think people can apply that to their life. Like people that you really get into conflict with and have a constant beef with, like, what am I doing and how can I change things so that I don't keep the conflict going? And I try to at least step up and out of that and do it a little different. Eminem, like toy soldiers, all these legends up there, I think, that he put on this wall. What great drawings, great graphics that was. And toy soldiers, right? When children play with toy soldiers and have them battle with each other, they knock them down, they're fighting, you know, I destroyed yours, I destroyed yours. They end up all falling. And that's what he's saying here is we end up all falling. We end up all dying. We end up all in a bad way. And what's the point? Why are we doing this? There's got to be another way to do this. And remember, there is always another way to do something, to step up and out of the violence of the huge conflict that could happen. And obviously in the rap industry, it's way bigger than anywhere, I feel like, because there's so much intensity and so much, that's just a lot. Wow, what a song and what reality here of the rap game, of the conflicts that happen between people. And when they become personal, they become bad. But remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description of this video. Go check our Discord server, over 2,700 people chatting about mental health, Eminem, so much more. Give us your comments, feedback, insight. Let me know what you think about Like Toy Soldiers. Let me know what you think about Eminem and everything else. If you want more content than you've ever seen on Reaction Therapy. Go to our YouTube memberships, our Patreon subscriptions. They have a whole lot there, private live streams too. Mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics is our goal, and you are helping us do that every single day. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing, and I can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.